Hello, good and wonderful people. This is Tessie Anointed Gabriel YouTube channel. If this is your first time of listening to this, please click on the red subscribe button down below, and also don't forget to click on the notification bell so whenever we upload new videos, you will be updated. On the news today, Trump releases names of Nigerian politicians who stock looted funds overseas. U.S. government unveils 16 richest politicians from Nigeria and names of U.S. bank they stocked public funds they stole. Name, bank and amounts. Aisha Buhari, J.P. Morgan Chase, New York, $2.9 billion. Colorado Abubakar Lawal, American Express, New York, $2.5 billion. Garba Shehu, Wells Fargo, San Francisco, $2.3 billion. Ahmed Idris, Citigroup, New York City, $2.1 billion. Nadiru El-Rufai, Citigroup, New York City, $2.6 billion. Femi Adesina, U.S. Bank of Minnesota, $1.9 billion. Babagana Mongonu Financial, Detroit, $1.8 billion. Toko Borutai, BB&T, North Carolina, $2.9 billion. Abayomi Oloni Shakin, Citigroup, New York, $2.3 billion. Sadiq Abubakar, State Street Corporation, $1.9 billion. Lawal Dara, Wells Fargo, San Francisco, $2.4 billion. Amina Zakari, Citigroup, New York, $1.8 billion. Zara Buhari, Bank of America, $1.2 billion. Habibu Abdullahi, U.S. Bank of $1.7 billion. Baba Haruna Jaro, Ali Financial, $2.2 billion. Umaru Dambata, Bank of America, $1.7 billion. Aliyu Gosau, Ali Financial, $1.3 billion. Babache David Lawal, BB Financial, $978. Babatunde Fashola, American Bank, $2.4 billion. Chris Ngige, Northern Bank AA, $2.7 billion. Abdulrahman Dambazu, Unity BS, $2.6 billion. Solomon Dalong, American Bank, $4.2 billion. Lai Mohammed, Ali Financial, $1.3 billion. Mohammed Buhari, $3.2 billion. Aisha Hadisa Rika, $976 million. What a shame. So guys, that is it on this news. I would love to drop a few opinions concerning this news. As you guys can see, it is clear that Buhari and his cabals, they are all thieves. This is the same man that has been going after people fighting over corruption, and yet his money is $3.2 billion. He's even the highest on the list that's stolen from Nigeria. And you can also find his wife and his daughter. So it is not a family business for them to steal in Nigeria. These people say they want a better Nigeria, yet this amount of money that they've removed from this country can be used, if used properly, to make this country a better place. But what are they stealing this money for? When their future generation has no good legacy in Nigeria, what is the point of this money that they are stealing? Later, they keep on crying of how they are fighting insecurity, recovering looted funds. So this is where the looted funds is going to. These people are thieves. They've been stealing money from onset of time. This is not even news to us because we already know that they are thieves. This is just a proof. And we commend Donald Trump for doing this. I don't know how they are going to come and apprehend them, because this money is too big. If you calculate everything, this is over $60 billion that these people have stolen, and these are the ones that Trump even found about. What of the ones that are not in America? People will still come out and say that it is a propaganda by the Biafrans to lie and this and that, but this is just blindness, because anybody that is saying that is just blind. You don't need Donald Trump to tell you that our government is corrupt and our leaders are looting money. When Abacha was in seat, nobody accused him of looting money. But years after he has died, now his lootings have been recovered by the USA government. So this money says that is what the Nigerian government is fighting after now. What they want to use it, they want to use it and do, they don't even know. They are busy borrowing money, using Nigeria to borrow money from other countries and then they leave the nation in debt and leave the seat. It is unfortunate that we don't have proper check and balances in this country. If not, all this rubbish will not be taking place. They should just find a way to cure this problem, to cure this disease that is worrying us in this country. There is no hope for Nigeria anymore, because after this set leaves, another set will come and start stealing money again. And later they will come to the TV and act like they are helping the economy, they are doing something. Meanwhile, their main purpose is to loot as much as they can. How can we live in a country that have been finished because of bad leadership? There is no hope for Nigeria anymore, because this cycle continues forever. The best decision is just to divide this country, because it is not benefiting anybody, as we are one Nigeria. There is the Fulani herdsmen, the Boko Haram. Nigeria doesn't have anything good concerning roads, electricity, healthcare system, nothing. We have not achieved anything, not just under this government, but previous government has failed us too, especially with the unfair treatment that they've been giving to the Easterners. So the best thing for Nigeria is for us to have a try at a new government, because this old government has failed us. We know corruption cannot be completely eradicated. There is no country without corruption in their government. But to the extent that these people has made it their mission to destroy the lives of Nigerians without even having a conscience to even think of what will happen to the citizens they say they love. So all these people that are mentioned here, if they are apprehended for these issues, they will deny it. And people will still back them up. There are still some people that are ready to believe that these people are innocent. I don't blame them, because they have been deceived by the government. So the bribes will continue, the corruption will continue. It does not stop here. It does not stop today. The best thing is for freedom. The best thing is for division. So Nigerians should just prepare their minds and hope for a better tomorrow, because if they are dependent on this president, they are going to be disappointed. That is it on this news, guys. I would love to hear your opinion down in the comment section below. Moving on to the next news. Federal government considering reduction of petrol pump price. Nigeria's Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Timipre Silva, has said the federal government is in consultation to decide if the pump price of petrol will be reduced. Speaking with reporters in Abuja on Friday, Silva explained that this was because of the drop in crude oil prices. As at 9 a.m. yesterday, Brent crude, which is the global benchmark, was trading at $34.88 per barrel. This has resulted to a drop in the landing cost of petrol. The Petroleum Products Pricing Regulatory Agency, PPPRA, gave the landing cost of petrol as 95.16 naira per litre as at Tuesday, with the expected open market price of control was 114.53 naira per litre. This is a developing issue. We are still consulting. We are still following it closely. Of course, usually the product prices follow the crude oil price, but we are still consulting. We'll get back to you. Please be patient, Silva said. Silva disclosed this while fielding questions from legislators at a joint session of the National Assembly committees overseeing the oil sector, NAN reports. This government is not about to remove subsidy because it is difficult. We believe as a government that our people are going through a lot. We cannot, as a responsible government, heap another issue of petroleum price hike or removal of subsidy on Nigerians. It is not on the cards at all. We are just looking at how we can manage it, he said. Silva said that the official daily consumption rate of petrol in Nigeria does not reflect the actual consumption rate. He maintained that the government does not believe that Nigerians consume over 60 million liters of fuel daily. According to him, there is a lot of smuggling and a lot of our neighbors are taking advantage of the cheaper price in Nigeria. He added that Nigeria was subsidizing for almost half of Africa, which was very difficult to manage. The minister also said that the government was working to close up such leakages, and when achieved, the cost of subsidy would be bearable. That is it, guys, on this news. I would love to add some few opinions to this. When you are in a country where the sole source of finance is on oil money, what do you expect? These people have placed all their hope on oil money. So anything that is going to affect oil and fuel, it is going to shake their body. The government or the president is not even bothering to emphasize on other sectors of Nigeria. We have good land here, so many things that we can put our interest in, but they decide to focus on oil money so they can loot as much as possible before they leave the seat. These people in this government do not care about the welfare of the citizens. They don't care about the future of Nigeria. That is just the problem. If not, they'll try and find a remedy to this. So when they are complaining about fuel consumption, it's funny because Nigerians do not have electricity. People buy fuel for their businesses to maintain their business. People buy fuel for their homes. So you can imagine when you don't have light in your community for over 3 months, you are going to be buying fuel every day for your car, for your generator, at home, at work. So please, who are these people trying to deceive? They should find another thing to focus on, because the oil money will soon finish, and then maybe by that time their body will calm down. Maybe they will leave that seat, because I can see that it's only the oil money that is interesting them to contest for governorship, so that they can loot money and do whatever they like with the money. So guys, that is it on this news. I would love to hear your opinion. Please leave it down in the comment section below. Thank you for listening to this news.